Back now on Triad today, and a very special guest with us to talk about a very special program. Two great friends of mine have brought a special guest of their own. With me, of course, David Daggett, Griff Shuler of Daggett, Shuler Attorneys at Law, and they brought their special guest, Julissa Greer. She's a junior at Reagan High School Career Center. I will not tell you why she's here. I'm going to let Griff tell you that in a second. But first, let me go to David. Tell us briefly, remind folks about Safe Sober, how long it's been around, what the mission is.
Yeah, we're in the 33rd year of the Safe Sober program. 33 years.
Wow.
It is now the largest and longest running privately funded initiative of its type in the United States and probably the world. And the purpose is awareness of the dangers of drugs and alcohol, creating an atmosphere of positive peer pressure for our young people and putting them on the right track with leadership, guidance, and direction.
All right, Griff, why did you and David bring along Julissa?
Well, as you know, Jim, one of the hallmarks of the Safe Sober program every year is our T-shirt design program.
Right.
That's open to students. And Julissa this year was the designer of our Safe Sober T-shirt. She was the winner, and we surprised her just a few days ago in her classroom, and we had the mayor of Winston-Salem there with us, and it was a blast, and she was absolutely stunned, and she's great.
That's great. David, hold up the T-shirt real quickly so we can see. I know she's wearing it.
Yep.
There's and we got a close-up of that.
And this is cool on the back.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Julissa's name is on the back.
Jim, we've already been to some schools, and I can tell you that the reaction to this design is outstanding.
I love it too. I love it. Now, Julissa, how did you come up with this design? What's the deal?
It was the second design I came up with, and my first one had a bunch of circles, and so I was thinking to try to do a bunch of different designs, and so the opposite of like circles is like squares.
Right.
And so I did the words first, and then I try to find ways to center around them. So then I created the designs of having
It's just great. It's just great. Now, how did you find out about the contest, and why did you want to compete?
My teacher he's been the one in charge of it, of doing the thing. And then I think this year is the first year where the people who can submit designs are strictly from Career Center. And so he had us all do at least a few designs to submit it, and that's how I knew about it.
That's great. That's great. Now, what are your future plans in terms of, first of all, what are you going to do? I think there's some scholarship money or something involved. What are you going to do with that?
In a little bit of it will go help towards funding this trip I'm taking in the summer of 2024. I'm going to Japan with the school, because they do school trips and stuff, and then the rest is going to be used for college.
Wow. And what college are you thinking about?
I'm going to do the first 2 years at West Forsyth, and then thinking of transferring to a different school.
So did you always want to be an artist, or when did you get that bug?
I always liked drawing since elementary school, and then in middle school I kind of picked up, and then towards the end I knew I wanted to do something in the art field.
You know, when I was little, I used to draw on the walls. What do you think of that? My parents made me wash it off, too, after I finished.
What a great representative.
Yeah.
Isn't she great?
Fabulous?
She's great. Oh, before we run out of time, Griff, how many folks quickly? Was there a lot of people that competed in that?
Yes, and the competition was stiff this year. Jim, I think when we got it narrowed down to the final three, I think this was really one of the most competitive years we've ever had.
Absolutely. Very quickly, David, why are the T-shirts important?
Well, the T-shirts are important because the students put them on and wear them like a badge of honor.
Yeah.
And that's the positive peer pressure that students react to, respond to, encourage and support each other.
Absolutely. Up on screen, DaggettShulerLaw.com, or you can call if you need these guys for anything, 724-1234. Also, there's a Safe Sober website to itself, safesober.com. You can get to that information a little quicker. And I just think what you guys are doing for the community is great. Julissa, I want to congratulate you on a great T-shirt design. I wear an extra small, so if you can get that for me. All right, thanks, everybody. We'll be right back after this.